is Zainab Farhat. I'm a Lebanese artist. I study at American University in Dubai. I major in studio art. When I started my studies, I always had the hobby and the interest in art. I always appreciate art, and I always played around painting. When it comes to my paintings, I'm very inspired by colors, textures. I mostly lean towards blues and greens and a hint of gold. Um, and my sculptures, on the other hand, they're also kind of abstract. They're cubic, most of them, um, and I play around with layering different mediums. So this sculpture specifically that I've got with me today is this is fiberglass resin and a layer of concrete. So I wanted to kind of mix different mediums as well. I used some old coloring pencils in between to have a little pop of color. It was very experimental as well. It's not perfect. Um, and I love that. And my favorite part about this piece are the cracks that were created with the resin were a mistake, but it was a beautiful mistake. Painting, it was always a hobby in like my teenage years before starting my university studies at AZ. For sure, I always tried to paint and play around, but I never had my specific like style. I developed basically my style, my own style, after starting my studies and experimenting with different media and different types of paint, basically. The brush I always lean towards to is like this one specifically. I just love the texture of the bristles, the marks it creates on the canvas. It's just the perfect size. The biggest challenge an artist can face is the creative block, actually. Um, the creative block comes like at the worst times. Like you can't imagine. You just want to, you actually want to go to the studio and at work, but then you don't feel inspired by anything. You don't want to actually pick up the brush and paint or mix your concrete in my situation. It's a really hard situation to be in when you actually, even especially when you have a deadline, like when you have a gallery or an exhibition to prepare for, or for an assignment to actually complete a work for, and it's really hard to get up and actually do the work. But the best thing you can do is actually force yourself to go, even if it's like a small painting or a small scale sculpture. It helps a lot. Once you start, you can never stop. Like you'll actually keep going, and you have to keep working and working and working until, because as I said, it all builds up to the actual thing you want to do. Practice makes perfect.